Hey, what's up, productivity junkies? Darren Persinger here, and today I want to talk to you guys about theory of mind. Theory of mind is the ability to attribute mental states, beliefs, intents, desires, knowledge to oneself and to others to understand that others have different beliefs, desires, intentions, and knowledge than from one's own self. And I have Pearl Mabel Persinger is joining me in this productivity nugget today. The reason why is she's going to be using an example, and I needed to borrow some of her toys, so I'll introduce you guys to Chunk and Ruffles. Also, the reason why we need to talk about theory of mind is I'm still seeing way too many people say, Darren, I'm not going to use video because I don't like video. I'm not going to use this to develop my business because I don't read tweets. I don't use Facebook. I don't do this. I don't do that. That's the exact opposite of what theory of mind is. And every normal, mentally healthy adult has the ability of theory of mind unless you're just completely, like this is scientific stuff, not meant to insult anyone, unless you're completely overboard, selfish, psychotic, or suffering from some sort of case of autism, you really have the ability to do this. So either you're selfish, if you're mentally healthy, then either you're selfish, you're arrogant, or you're just lazy to not understand theory of mind in order to implement this into your business. So the example, Pearl, come on, let's look at the camera. The example that Pearl's here to share with us is a case study on false belief. So let's take a look at what this means, and we'll bring in Chunk and Ruffles. This is a case study, an experiment that scientists did, and it's called the Sally-Ann task. Instead of Sally and Ann, we have Chunk and Ruffles. And instead of bringing in a child, we've brought in Pearl Mabel Persinger to be the test subject, the case study for us, okay? So here's what the experiment goes like. There's Chunk and Ruffles, and we give Ruffles a ball, and Ruffles goes up and sticks the ball into this bowl that's facing side up. And our experimenter, the case study that we're observing, is Pearl on the outside, and she gets to see this. She gets to see Chunk and Ruffles, or in real life it was the Sally and Ann dolls is what they called it. All right, so Pearl gets to watch this happen. Then what happens is we remove Ruffles from the table or from the room so he can no longer see what's going on. Pearl is still observing this. Then what Chunk does, this clever little guy, Chunk comes and takes the ball out of this bowl and sticks it under this bowl. And all along, Pearl is watching this happen. And we're about to ask Pearl some tough questions here. So Pearl's watching this happen, okay? Now we bring Ruffles back into the room. He has no idea what Chunk just did, right? So now what we do is we ask Pearl, where do you think that Ruffles will think that the ball is at? Where do you think Ruffles thinks the ball is at, Pearl? And if Pearl is able to understand theory of mind, if she's able to understand someone else's beliefs beyond her own, even though she saw Chunk move the ball from this bowl to under this bowl, she knows that because Ruffles left the room, he didn't see that happen, so she's going to say, well, Ruffles thinks the ball is still in this bowl. That is a positive understanding of theory of mind. If she doesn't understand theory of mind, she's going to say, well, Ruffles thinks it's under that bowl. Even though Ruffles never saw it moved, she doesn't have the ability to project and understand the fact that just because she knows something doesn't mean that Ruffles knows something. Do you see what I'm saying here, you guys? So this is the key of understand marketing. So when you're saying, well, I'm not going to use that marketing because I don't like it, that's you having the inability of understanding theory of mind. For you to say, but I'm not going to use a script because I don't like the way that sounds, or it wouldn't work on me. That's you projecting the way that you think is the way that everyone thinks. So again, unless there's something a little mentally wrong with you, I think it's either because you're selfish, arrogant, or just lazy, because every mentally healthy adult over the age of 3 or 4 understands theory of mind. And we need to stop being so selfish, arrogant, and lazy with our marketing and business development and be able to project what other people are thinking, understand that, and it's really about being able to be empathetic. This is just understanding other people's thoughts and feelings. I'll have some links down below on more stuff that other videos Pearl has joined me in, and some more stuff for you guys to go check out, videos that I've done on psychology and mindset stuff, but also about theory of mind, because this is very key and important to understanding business development, marketing, and sales. Talk to you guys soon.